Hello, welcome to Die Rolling. I'm the ever excitable Adam, and we are going to be playing the Glimmer of Greed, Mission 5, and we're using the Digital Overlord. It's fully up, so we're going to use all of it throughout. I'm going to try not to refer to the rulebook at all. As far as I'm concerned, you're not supposed to use the kind of adventure guide if you have the Digital Overlord, but we'll see how we get on. So here we go for Mission 5. Wish me luck.
The explosions were becoming more frequent, and the walls of the bastion shook and shuddered with each new blast. As the heroes rounded a corner to the armory, trail lines of black powder could be seen crisscrossing the corridors and between many different doors. The goblins were obviously gathering more barrels to blow something bigger up. The secret vault.
Okay, so here we are for the next Glimmer of Greed mission, and we are going completely from the app this time around, hence why you didn't hear my sultry voice. You actually had a pre-recorded message from the creators of the game. So I have already laid out the physical tiles, but I've not put down any doors or anything because I'm just going as it's telling me to do it on the app. The only reason I put down all the tiles is just to help me with trying to figure out how to film this. Because yeah, it's kind of different when you're actually playing the game as opposed to filming this for fun and prosperity. Looking forward to getting back to this. It's been a while. Now, interestingly, I've just put this down here, but it's also asked me to put a door there. I don't know why. I mean, I can't physically see that at the moment. Okay, and we have a locked door here, I believe. And a spawn point there. Okay, and going into this, I don't actually know what my objective is. It didn't tell me on the app. It just said what the marauding monsters were. Okay, so let's begin. It's worth noting I've spent some XP between levels, so Jane has got the weld drilled ability, so she can add +1 to any of her dice rolls. She can adjust it by 1, so you can do +1 or -1. And Madriga has got the feat mastery, so she's able to use all her abilities. And without knowing what's where, I think we're gonna try this door first. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Open this door. And I guess we'll move into there. That's the end of his go. Madriga, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's going to move into there, and Madriga has, of course, the fantastic Bow of Galahir. Hero may roll an extra dice for each score of a 6 as part of a shoot attack, up to a maximum of 6 dice. And you'll be glad to know, guys, I actually found all the tokens for this game and the dice was hiding in a dice bag of all places. So we're rolling 4 dice. Let's take a look at our goblin that we're attacking. Goblin Bangit has got a damage of 2. The Goblin Bangit has got a defense of 2, should I say. Okay, so because I got 6s, I get to roll an additional 2 dice. I get to roll an additional dice because of that 6. An additional dice because of that 6. I've got to add another dice to this. So yeah, this Bow of Galahir, I mean, there's no point in him really rolling, but we're going to do it anyway. You got a 5 and a 1, no chance. This guy's deado. So with the bang ability for the Goblin Bangit, I have to roll a dice. I'll score a 1, we take 1 damage. No damage from that. Well, that's a pretty good start. Let's get Jane in there now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she's going to search the room. The secret door there. Now, I do believe I have to reveal whatever's in that room because it's open. So I've got to click on the secret door icon. We may as well carry on this way whilst we've unlocked it. And we have to roll a dice, see if we spawn any monsters. No monsters. So nothing there. And I'm not checking for interrupts because we don't have any cards in the exploration discard. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll go there for 5. And he's going to search this corridor. And we find a bag of gold. Let's give it a go. So we needed 3 or more, so we get that. So we get 25 gold coins for Darius. Now we didn't go to the shops after our last kind of game because honestly we had 0 money. So it didn't make any sense to be doing that. Now we do have a spawn point. So we're going to roll a dice to see if it's odd, we get a goblin bang it. If it's an even, it's a goblin spitter. Odd, it's a bang it. So we have a bang it available. Okay, we're on to the next round. And I kind of feel like at this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should probably get Magica to do it first. She's our main kind of player. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and open this door for 6. Okay, so we've opened up this door and we go into the aggressive mood for the door opening. And we've got a goblin bang it and a goblin rabble to contend with. So Magica, of course, is going to try and take out the goblin bang it because that's the more dangerous of them, I believe. So she's rolling 4 dice for this. Gain an additional 2 dice. Okay, its armor is 2, so we're going to re-roll this one because we got an additional dice there, and we got a 5 there. Okay, so it's rolling 2 dice to defend against this. It kind of did get rid of one of them, but the other one goes through. We roll a dice to see if we take a damage from the bang it. We do not. So that bang it is no more. Check for interrupt, but we've only got a bag of gold, so there we go. Okay, Saulian is going to, he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just there. Okay, so we're going to get, let's get Jane. Jane is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. She's going to try and beat this guy up. So Jane's rolling 3 dice for this, and Stormbreaker means the armor is a 1. So anything over a 1 hits, but can it defend this? It cannot. So Goblin Bang is gone. We see if we take a damage from the explosion. We do not. And then Hadaris is going to go 1, 2, 3, and he's going to search his treasure chest. And we find nothing to begin with. And then find the Scroll of Aeons. Select a target in the same room or corridor. Select a target in the same room or corridor as the caster that does not need to be visible. The target suffers a 4 dice attack. May be cast by any hero who holds it, retain this card, and use it at any time. Discard after use. That's pretty cool. So now we do have an interrupt in the bag, but so spawning, I kind of got the spawning slightly off timing. So I should have actually, there should be one of them should have spawned this round at the beginning of the round. So starting from next round, I will start spawning these things on there at the beginning of the round, if that makes sense. But anyway, we have our Goblin Rabble coming up against Saulian. 3 and a 2, both of those are feeble. So beginning of a new round, we go back to the passive mode. And this is what happens when you don't play a game for a while, guys. You do kind of forget the rules. So it's an even, so you have a spitter this time. Okay, so we're going to start with Jane. Should we start with Jane or Saulian? Let's start with Jane. 6, a 4, and a 1. The 1 is, of course, a feeble. And it has blocked it. We're on to the Overlord aggressive side. We check for an interrupt. We do not get one. Okay, so let's get on to Saurian. Saurian is going to attack this dude. Six, a 3, and a 4. Their armor's 2, so that's all going through at the moment. Yep, so this guy is dead. Okay, that barrel, I only know this from the instructions in the rule book, but you're supposed to destroy all the black powder barrels, so I guess we should kind of do that. So he just attacked that guy, so we're going to move him back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We check for an interrupt. We, of course, get one. So we got our Goblin Spitter attacking Madriga. But Madriga defends that, no problem. We're then going to get Haderas 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And guys, this is where we have a problem here. So in the rules for the game, you're supposed to stand next to one of these things and do an exploration action. However, there is nothing in the app to let you do that. It doesn't tell you to remove the barrel. It just says draw an exploration card when you try and do an exploration. And clicking on the barrel doesn't do anything either. So it's kind of frustrating. If you're going to do an app where you have to, where you want to completely remove an Overlord player, then you have to do more than just it kind of seems like the bare minimum, if I'm honest. Like, yeah, it's a perfectly serviceable app. Like, I mean, it's pretty cool. We get to, hey guys, you get to see all the kind of places, and you're not revealing everything. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going, so that's the main thing here. However, the whole point of this level is to remove these barrels, right? But there was nothing. I mean, if I click that, nothing happens. There was a little exploration this little thing here. I pressed that, nothing happened. It just said draw exploration cards. So if you were going completely from this, you have zero idea of how to actually do this level. So that is frustrating. I'll be feeding that back to the guys, and hopefully they'll do something with their app so that you can actually play this game. So black powder barrels, these explosive kegs can be neutralized by a hero taking an explore action when adjacent to one. Nothing is found, but the gunpowder is spoiled and will not explode. The barrels removed from play. Barrels cannot be neutralized when monsters are present in the same room or corridor. So, boom, done. That's one. And looking at the map, I've got another 3 to go. Okay, so we check for an interrupt. We don't get one. We'll get Magica to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't believe she can search because there is a monster in that corridor. And we've actually searched that corridor, so we can do it anyway. We found some gold. We check for an interrupt. We do have an interrupt. So a 5 and a 2. The 5 might get through Jane's armor. Well, it does get through her armor, but she blocks it. Well done, Jane. Okay, so now we're actually on to the Overlord's turn. We're rolling 2 dice. He's attacking again. 3 and a 3. Jane's armor is 3, so we ignore that. It's a new round. We would spawn a monster. However, we can't because there's something already on there. And we're going to get Madriga to lead the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Madriga's actually there in her front arc, so I'm not sure she can actually shoot. It's a pretty crappy place for her to be. So we're gonna have to try and beat this armored zombie up, which isn't gonna be easy. Wish me luck though. Okay, got 6 and a 4. Oh my god. So 6 beats the 5, 4 beats the 2. This guy is through. We are in the aggressive mood, however. So we check for an interrupt. No interrupted today. Okay, we're going to get Jane to go next. Jane's going to try and beat this guy up. 6, a 4, and a 2. And a 3 and a 2, so boosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check for an interrupt, and we've got one. So our little skeleton warrior over here moves up to attack our favourite archer. Just to remind you guys, skeleton warriors, they have, if they roll a 1 on their attack, they get to re-roll. So we've got 6 and a 1, so we re-roll the 1. So we've got a 6 and a 4, they're both coming through. Yeah, so we take a damage. First damage of the game. That's fine. This guy has now interrupted, so he will not be able to activate again this kind of round. So Sauline's going to go next. We search that room. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Hadaris over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to keep him there. No, we're going to run. Well, there's no point searching. Let's just run, guys. Okay, the Overlord turn. Sorry, guys, moving the camera around. So the Overlord turn. The Overlord doesn't do jack. That is removed. We're back to the passive side. It's starting new round, so rolling dice, see what type of creature we are summoning. Is it a Bang It or is it a Spitter? It's a Spitter. So we have a new Spitter appear there, which is available this turn for the Overlord to use. Okay, Jane's going to go first. 1, 2, 3. She can attack that guy through the doorway. And she's pretty good at fighting because she's got this Stormbreaker. So it reduces this Skeleton Warrior's armor down to 1. So 2s are above hit. But still we have a 1 there, so that's a shame. But we got a 4 and a 2, so this guy's through. Okay, so we're going to get Madriga to go next. She's leading the way. 1, 2, 3. Open the door. And we have another Bang It and another Rabble just at the bottom of the screen there, guys. Let's move back a little bit. And where's my little Rabble guy? There he is. So we've got those there. And we're going to move there. And hopefully take them both out. Do we want to take them both out, or we're just going to try and take one of them out? So go for the Bang It. They're the most deadly. No special hits this time around. So let's see. Yeah, Bang It's gone. And do we take a damage from the explosion? We do not. So the Bang It is gone. Check for interrupt. No interrupt. Next time we will get one. So let's get Saulian 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's just moving into position there already, guys. We check for an interrupt, and we get one. So we're going to move this guy, and he's going to try and attack Madriga. But they are feeble attacks, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, so Hadaris is all the way at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to stay like that. And then, do you know what? He's going to use Sacred and Spirit on himself to give him a +2 to his armor, because this, yeah, when the archer activates, it's definitely going to try and shoot him. So his armor is increased by 2. So let's activate the bad guys. We're on to the passive mood, really. So 1, 2, 3. He's going to then shoot at Hadaris. Great shot. And Hadaris' armor is currently 2. Add an additional 2 because of his ability just used, which means that 4 is a feeble attack, and then he is rolling to try to save his life. He takes a damage, regardless. Okay, and then the Goblin Rabble is attacking Madriga. 5 and a 4. And she got a 5, 4, and a 2, so she doesn't have to worry about that. We're going to spawn a new monster onto the board. Odds, it is a splitter, and not a splitter, a bang it, so we have a bang it on the board. Bang it, baby! Okay, so let's start with Saurian. Saurian's hopefully going to take out this douchebag. Actually, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to get Jane down here. Because she got Stormbreaker, his armor's 1. That's not going to do it, really. Unless he has a terrible roll. No. So yeah, so we're on to the aggressive mood. No. Interrupt. Okay, so we're going to get Hadaris out of the open here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, do you know what? He can search that room, so let's do that. And he's found a potion of resistance. So that'll help him with his defense. Check for an interrupt. We get one. So we're going to start moving this bang it up, actually. Well, you're supposed to do the one that can do some damage, so I guess we're going to get this guy attacking Magicka still. 5 and a 1. 1 is feeble. Another damage on Magicka. Say and so, Magicka. So that is interrupt done. So that guy's not going to do any more activations this round. Okay, so we're going to get Saurian to go next. This guy does not want to die. Check for an interrupt. Nothing there. Okay, so we're going to have to go Magicka. So Magicka's going to try and hit him. And that's no good. We check for an interrupt, which we have. And he can't quite get in there. Okay, so we're on to the Overlord's turn. This guy's going to attack Hadaris. Oof, nice. But Hadaris manages to not only knock over the door, but defend himself from that attack. And this guy does not activate because he already did last round. So we're on to the new round. We're going to roll a dice, see what enemies spawn. It's an odd one, so we have another bang it. And let's carry on. So we're going to hope Jane can actually do this. And all three of those going through, we just hope they get a terrible roll. Got a 2 and a 2. So the 3 beats a 2. The 2 beats a 2. There's still 2 coming through. This guy is gone. And then we're going to go 1. Open the door. 2, 3. We'll stand next to that treasure pile to search next round. And we open the door, so we're on the aggressive mood now. So we've got a bag of gold, so nothing there, but we will have an interrupt next time. So you know what? Let's get Hadaris in there. Oh god, if he goes there, he's going to get attacked by the bang it. Oh dear. Okay, we're just going to have to hope he can hold off. We're going to get Magicka. No, we're going to get Saurian. He's going to go back. 1, 2, 3. He's going to attack. 4, 5, and a 1. 5 and a 3. So unfortunately, they block it. We get an interrupt. So this bang it is going to shoot at As Saurian here. A 6 and a 4. Yikes. On a score of a 1, so now every model adjacent to the target must roll 1 die. On a score of a 1, they suffer 1 damage. On a score of 2 to 4, they are stunned. On a score of 5 or more, they suffer no effect. So let's go with Saurian. 6, he's fine. However, 1 damage for Hederis of Wolf March. And this guy has activated. Okay, Hederis, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to search. Oh, and we have a secret door. Ooh. And we roll a dice, see if we get a... no, we don't get anything come through. No interrupt. Next, we will get an interrupt though. So, 1, 2, 3. Magica is going to try and kill the skeleton warrior. I'm going to do sure shot to re-roll that dice. Okay, so the skeleton warrior's armor is 2, so we've only got 2 coming through. And a 4 and a 1. Boom. Check for interrupt, which we have. So this guy is going to shoot at Madriga. So all of those, I believe, are going through. No, 3's, her armor's 3, so just the 1 coming through. And she blocks that deftly. Okay, on to the actual Overlord's turn. So this guy's going to attack now. He's 4 or more. So you got 6 there. So we take a damage. Ooh, not a lot. She'll 1 more hit point and she dead. Right, and then we've got our little spitter. 6 and a 3, nicely done. So we take a damage for Saurian. New round. Okay, so we're going to get Jane to go in 1, 2, 3. And before we do that, we should spawn something. And that is another goblin. Bang it. I hope I don't have to come back over this side of the board. So Jane's moved over there. We're going to try and beat this guy up. 6, a 5, and a 2. All those are going through. We only need 1 to go through to kill an archer, so he did. Okay, we're going to get Saurian to activate next. Saurian going to try and kill this spitter even. So we got a 6, a 4, and a 1. 3 and a 3. This guy is dead. And Saurian's going to come and join his buddies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so next we're going to get Hederis to use his special, let's do a healing spell, I think. So he's going to use his Gift of Grace, which gives 2 hit points back to Madriga. And then he's going to move. He's going to stay next to the treasure pile, to be fair. So we're then going to get Madriga to activate. She's going to move 1 there. She's going to search. Woo! And we roll, see if we get a new monster coming in. Which we don't. And that, I believe, is the end of my guy's turn. We do have in the aggressive mood now, so we check for an interrupt. we get knelt. So starting from the monsters furthest away, Bangits are rushing up. So he's going to move in and attack Magica. 5 and a 2, the 2 is feeble. We got 4 and a 2. So Jane's going to use her special ability to re-roll that dice, but that didn't actually do any better, so we take another damage. And then this guy comes along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's attacking now. And Jane has Magic has 1 less dice to roll, but both of those are feeble attacks, so we don't have to worry about that. We're back to the passive mood, although it doesn't feel very passive in the dungeon at the moment. So Jane, she would have been facing that way. I don't know why she's facing any other way. She's going to attack this guy here. She only gets 2 dice to do it. 2 3s, going to do it. But he got a 5 and a 1, so he's actually blocked that. We're on to the aggressive mood. We check for an interrupt. We get 1. So we're going to attack Magica with one of these guys. 6 and a 5. Oh no. We got 6 and a 4. So we take a damage from Magica, and that's our very last interrupt until one of us is knocked out. So we don't have to worry about any more interrupts this time around. Okay, so Magica's going to have to try and fight this guy. This is not a good place for... Sorry, rolling wrong dice. It's not a good place for her to be in. 5 and a 3, that's going to go through as long as we don't get a terrible dice roll from bad guys. Yep, terrible dice roll from the bad guys, so that's blocked. Hadaris is probably just going to search at this point. On a healing potion. And some small gems. So he's got quite a bit of money out of this one. And then Saulian is going to try and be the good guy that he is and try and take out these guys before they get to us. So 3 dice attack. 5, a 4, and a 3. All of those are going to go through. 6 and a 2. 6 beats the 5. The other 2 go through. So we kill this guy. We roll a dice, see if we take a damage for it. We do. We take a damage for the explosion. So Saulian takes a single damage. We've got 1 less guy on the board. And do you know, guys, I didn't spawn anything at the beginning of the round, so let's do that. So let's roll a dice for here. So that's a goblin spitter. And that would have been a goblin banger over there, but all of them were on the board, so that wouldn't actually appear. Okay, so we're now on to the Overlord's turn. So we'll start with this guy attacking Magica because they really want to take her out. She's very powerful. 5 and a 2, the 2 is feeble. If she fails this, she is exhausted. She blocked it, nice. Okay, so the archer can't actually shoot through, so he's just gonna move in there. This guy's gonna come up as well. That is gone. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's got line of sight on Saulian. 3 dice attack. Okay, so it gets through. We then have to roll a dice to see whether we take a damage, we get stunned, or otherwise. So we get stunned. So Saulian can only move or attack next round. The other guy's attacking now. Four, 5, and a 1. So it's got through. I don't think I'm rolling for defense. I think we just... Okay, so this model can make a 3 dice attack at an enemy model up to 5 squares away. Every model adjacent target must roll 1 die. So I think it's just a regular attack, maybe? I need to find out how that works. We're just gonna, okay, so we can treat this as a regular attack, but if people were adjacent, they would then take this. So actually, he's not stunned, he takes the damage. I didn't roll for defense. Let's roll for defense against that first one. I wouldn't have survived against that. So now this is my second attack. And yeah, I managed to defend that. Right, so just to clarify, guys, I'm going to have it that when they attack me, they do a 3 dice attack and against the target, and they get to defend as normal. But anyone who's adjacent will have the special effect applied to them. If that's wrong, let me know in the comments below, guys. But that's how I'm playing it, so deal with it. We're onto the passive side. We've got into a horrible state of affairs here where we've just got everyone in here. So we're of course going to use Jane's Righteous Strike. We were holding off, but we're going to use this thing. So this is a 4 dice attack. All of those going through. So there's no way this guy can actually defend against it. 4 and a 2. So yeah, this guy is dead. And the Righteous Strike is out of the game for the moment. Okay. Bit of breathing space. I should have spawned stuff at the beginning of the level. So we've got an odd, which is a bang it. And an odd, which is a bang it for the other one, but we don't have enough models. So that is the end of spawning for this round. Okay, we're going to get Hadaris to move in now. 1, 2, 3. Hadaris is going to use his special ability for the Fist of Iron. So he is doing a 5 dice attack against the Skeleton Warrior to begin with. Okay, so that's what I got. And they got 5 and a 1. So we take out this guy. Then it is a 4 dice attack against the Goblin Spitter. Pretty good. And it's enough to do that. So Goblin Spitter's gone. And then a 3 dice attack against the Skeleton Archer. 6, a 6 and a 1. That's feeble. We got a 6 and a 5. So we only need 1 damage to go through to kill an archer. So Hadaris has managed to pull that one out of his ass. So fair play to that. We're going to then get Madrigal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I forgot to put down there is a treasure pile up there, which I know we have to search. So she's going to go there, and then she's going to shoot this guy and hopefully kill him. Double 4s. 6 and a 3, so no, just doesn't manage to do it. There's no interrupts though, because we've got no interrupt tokens. Saulian is going to move. Is he faster than they are? They've got a speed of 5. He's got a speed of 5. He's just going to plow in and hopefully kill these guys. Wish him luck. I feel like Saulian's going to get knocked out now. 4, 4 and a 2. 4 and a 3. So yeah, so he doesn't manage to do it. Okay, so we then activate. It's the Overlord's turn. We'll start with this guy attacking Madrigal. So 3 dice attack. 2, 2 and a 4, so one of those is coming through. Madrigal fails this, she is exhausted. 6, we're fine. 6, a 2 and a 1. So she is good. Okay, this guy over here can't actually attack. I think I might have done that wrong. He can't actually attack. He's got to use his fists because he's next to Saulian. That'll do it. Saulian is exhausted, guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, spawning. Got odd. We've already got the bangets on the board, so we can't do anything more with that. Okay, Jane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 3 of those are going through, thanks to Stormbreaker. 4 and a 2. Boom. Does it do 1 more damage before it goes? It does not. Okay, so we're going to get Hadaris 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Madriga 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she's up there. She's got to wait for someone else to search. And then Saurian. Back to life, Saurian. That's a good way to come back to life. Yep, Booshk. Does he take a damage from the explosions? No, he doesn't. So we got 1 guy left, and he's going to come back and attack. All those are feeble. Okay, so we're on to the next round. Spawning. So we get Goblin Spitter appear there. And a Goblin Bangit appear at the very start. Okay, so we're going to get Hadaris to go 1, 2, 3, and we're going to search that pile. A mysterious key is found amongst the treasure. So we can now open up this door that's blocking us. So I guess we've got to head that back that way then. We don't check for an interrupt at that point, I don't think. And that treasure pile is depleted. Okay, so let's get Jane trying to kill this guy. 6, a 3, and a 2. They're all coming through. Yep. Boosh, well done, Jane. So Jane is going to wait there. Madriga 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to get Saurian to just hopefully completely muller this guy. So 2 spaces in. Wish me luck, guys. 5, 4, and a 2. A 4 and a 1. Does he take an explosive damage? He does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's spawning. So spawning over here. That is a spitter. And we have a bangit at the beginning. Okay, so we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's going to try and, no, we'll go 4, 5. And he's going to actually trade with Madriga, giving the healing potion to Madriga. Okay, Madriga's going to use that healing potion to get 1 hit point back. Then she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jane next. Jane's going to try and kill this guy. And unfortunately, that is not going to do it. So we are now on the aggressive mood. Nothing. Saurian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He might as well just run that way. He's got a death wish. Check for an interrupt. We get it. So this bangit is going to attack him. But all feeble because it's scared of it, you know, Saurian running in towards him. But this guy's coming in for some backup. 3, 3, 4, no, 5. So those are gone. We take a damage. This guy's attacking now. And he's seen that Saurian can bleed. So he's happy now. And Saurian, yeah, takes another damage. 1 more and he is actually out the game. Okay, so then we have our Goblin Spitter over here who can't shoot. He's got to fight with his fists. And he got a 1 and a 3, which is unfortunately both feeble for him. Right, back to the Overlord's new round, sorry. So what he's spawning here? A Spitter. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And do you know what? We're going to do that. No, we're just going to shoot. I was going to do the hail of arrows. We don't want to waste that on these punks. Okay, so that one is feeble, but we're rolling 2 more dice because of the 6s. And surprise, surprise, it cannot defend against that. Roll a dice, we do not take a damage from the explosion. Saurian is then going to move 1, and he's going to attempt to kill this guy off. Okay, that's could do it. 4 and a 3, so yeah, that's done it. He's dead. Will we take a damage? Will Saurian be knocked out by this? It's a 6, so no. Okay, right, let's go over to these guys. Hadaris is just gonna hot foot it. 1, 2, 3. Where is he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's in this room here. And then Jane is going to attempt to kill this guy off. So not a great roll from Jane. Yep, so we're in the aggressive mood. We check for an interrupt. Nothing. And it's the Overlord's turn. So we start with the one that's furthest away. 1, 2, 3. He's going to attack Saurian. Oh my god, Saurian is going to be out. Saurian is out. He is knocked out, guys. KO. And then this little guy over here is going to attack. Jane, he got 6 and a 3. But we block, so that is all good. Spawning. We've got an even, so we get a Goblin Spitter up here. Okay, we're gonna try and feel like I'm gonna get Magica absolutely surrounded here, so we need to get these guys moving up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to use Warrior's Blessing to give Magica +2 to her combat for the rest of the round. Magica's go. 1, 2, 3, 4 to open this up. Oh, more beast pups, guys. No thanks. Oh, I hate these guys. 5, 6, and we're going to do our Hail of Arrows attack, so we can try and attack 2 of these guys in one go. Just because I absolutely hate these, and I think they're the worst things in this game. They're just so overpowered. Or at least they were in the Kennel Master level. So let's take a look at the dogs. More beast pups. I only got an armor of 1. Maybe I don't need to use this, but I just don't want to get them close. So, all of those going through. I get to roll an additional dice. Yep, good luck defending all that. Gringos. So, yeah, that guy's dead. We get an attack again. That's not so good. So the 4 beats the 3, and the 2 beats the 2. No. 4 beats the 3, 2. Yeah, so I have to roll that again. So I've got another, I can attack once more. So hopefully this will be the one. Okay, so 6 beats the 4, 5 beats the 4, but the 2 and 3 go through, killing off this Morbius pup. Thank Christ for that. I absolutely hate those guys. Okay, and we are in the aggressive mood because we opened a door. Nothing. Jane is going to try to start moving up. She's going to try and kill this guy. She don't have much luck with this spitter. Dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, actually, it's not going to spawn. It will move within the next round, so she can just face that way. That's fine. And she can search in there. So let's see what she's found. 100 gold. Glad we checked. Gonna need that to pay for the resurrection cost in town for our man, Saulian. Okay, so we're on to the enemy's activation. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this guy's going to attack Magica. It's in his back arc, so she's -1. So we got a 3 and a 2 there, which is fine because it's actually her Cuirass de Reg means she doesn't have to worry about this. So that is soaked up. Nice. Okay, let's see what we're going to get there. Even, so that is a spitter. And down here, a spitter, but we don't have any. So that worked out well. We're in the passive mood. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, Hadaris. You got this, bro. Do you know what? We're going to move him there. And we're going to use this Scroll of Aeons as well. We're going to use that against this guy here. It's a 4 dice attack. That means magic will be free. So, wish me luck. That's it. Boosh. Okay, so Madriga. Do I just kill this guy so they've got a better chance to get down there? I don't know. Let's move this guy first. Jane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jane's rushing up to assist. I kind of feel like maybe I should take out these guys before we carry on. Let's do it. Teamwork. Oh no, nuts. So yeah, that's not enough. We're in the aggressive mood. Means we've got an interrupt next time. Okay, so we're on to the bad guys. So this guy's going to attack, but we first move this. 1, 2, 3. It's going to attack Hadaris. Didn't appreciate the Scroll of Aeons being used. It's been aeons since it was last used. So we're gonna get Hadaris to glug this, gives them a +2 to their dice. So they're actually rolling 5 dice to defend this. Did we do it? 6 beats a 4, 4 beats a 4, and 3 beats a 3. So yeah, we didn't have to worry about that. And this guy against Madriga. Oh, nice. A 6, a 4, and a 4. Yep. Next round, let's see what we're spawning. So over here, because that's the most important one at the moment, we're getting another spitter. And back of the ways, we're getting... oh, bang it. So Jane, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, so that guy's dead. Hadaris is going to move through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over there. Madriga is going to... I'd say she's got line of sight on there, so we're going to do it. She's going to try and shoot this guy. I think it's safe to say we've definitely killed this guy off. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we won't open the door, we'll just leave her there for the moment. Okay, so it's the enemy's turn. 1, 2, 3. Attacking Jane. Jane's armor's only 3, not 4. But yeah, she's blocked that. New round. So we get Goblin Bang It appearing up here. And then I'm gonna bang it back at the other spawn point. Okay, so we're gonna get Madriga to open this door. Oh, and this is where we should have saved the triple shot. She's then going to move 2, 3, 4 and shoot that sharp stick through the door. So that's feeble, everything else is going through at the moment. They got a 5 and a 2, so yep, that sharp stick is through. We're on the aggressive move though, so let's check for an interrupt. Yep, we get one. So this guy is going to attack Jane. Jane has blocked it. Well done, Jane. Okay, so Hadaris. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to move him into there and try and take this guy out. Four, 3, 3. Six and a 3, so no, it's not enough. Check for an interrupt, we do not get one. Jane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And do you know what? She can actually search in this area, so let's do that. See what she finds. Bag of gold. But she finds a single. On a score of 2 or less, a hidden mechanism triggers ending the hero's turn. The Overlord may immediately open the nearest unlocked door, revealing any monsters and activating a revealed monster. So I guess this is the closest door. So what we found in there was supposed to be a bang it here as well, but we don't have enough miniatures to place, so we just have one little dude here, and we can activate this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's attacking Hadaris. Hadaris is this is gonna be tricky now, guys. So Hadaris' armor at the moment is currently a 1 because he's got rabble around him. So but we managed to block that, thankfully. Okay, it's now the Overlord's turn. So let's start with first away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's attacking Jane. But I ain't gonna do jackety shit, guys, which is lovely. But these guys, though, oof. Okay, so we're gonna start with the sharp stick at the back because he can actually reach from there. They're going through. Yep, Haderas takes damage. Next, the rabble next to him. The first one. We've blocked that. And then the last one. 6 and a 1. Five and a 5. So he takes the damage and we're exhausted. Okay, spawning new things on the board. So we're getting even, so we've got a spitter up here. Back over here where we have all the goblin bangets slowly moving up. We have another banget, but there's no more on the board, so that's yeah, nothing's getting spawned there this round. Okay, right, so let's start with Magica. She's gonna shoot this goblin guy here. Boom. That was easy. Then she's going to move in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Face that way. We're in the passive mood at the moment. Jane is going to move up here and try to just hold these guys off as best she can. All 3 of those going through. Boom, dead. And then we're going to get Haderas to come up, and he's going to try and take out this guy. It's not a bad roll, not a bad roll, Haderas. But will the enemy be able to defeat you? Nope. And then he's going to move there. Right, so we then go on to the bad guy's turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. So they're attacking Jane. Feeble attacks. And then the sharp stick is going to attack Madriga. 4 and a 3. The 3 is soaked. And the others are fine. Okay, on to a new round. So let's start by spawning stuff. And we get an odd, so that's going to be a banget. But do we have any bangets? No, we got no bangets left. So nothing appearing up there. And over there, we get even. So we get a spitter. And we do have some spitters left. Right, so let's start off with Haderas. Haderas is going to hopefully just absolutely smack the crap out of this guy. Fingers crossed. So we got a 5, a 4, and a 2. The 2 is a feeble attack. It's feeble, I say. And let's see if the sharp stick can defend against this. So a 4 and a 3. 5 beats the 4, 4 beats the 3. Here's his story. Okay, so then he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. Okay, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're doing the explore action, so it gets rid of this barrel. So that's 1 more barrel done. And then finally, we've got Jane over here, and Jane is going to hopefully kill this guy. But not with that roll. So those 2 are going through. Let's hope he gets a very poor score. Double 3s, that's not a poor score, so we are in the aggressive mood once more. And let's see if we get a interrupt. We do not. And then it's onto the enemies go. So we start with the enemies at the furthest point. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then they're going to have to come through here. So 1, and we're going to be fighting a 5 and a 4. Need 2 dice for us. We got 4 and a 3, which means Jane takes a damage. Yep, that's not great. And then this guy is attacking, so our bang it is attacking now. And we got a 5 and a 2. The 2 is feeble, and we blocked it. So nicely done. New round, so we're going to start spawning stuff again. So we've got an even over there, so that is a splitter appears here. And then in the furthest regions, we have another even. So there should be another splitter. Do we have any more splitters to place on the map? No, we've got everything else. We can't actually spawn anything more at the moment. Right, so we're going to we're going to search this room over here, and I'm only doing that because I actually know that we found a mysterious key. So we can now unlock B. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huzzah! Okay, Hadaris, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's coming in to help his friend out, and hopefully we can start taking out some of these bad guys. So a 5, a 4, and a 2. The 2 is feeble, unfortunately. And we got 3 and a 1, so boosh, dead. Okay, Jane is next. So Jane is going to roll 3 dice this time, and a terrible roll there. So we're into the aggressive mood, and we'll see whether we get an interrupt. We do not. Okay, so let's do what we do. And this one is attacking Jane. 4 and a 2, so the 2 is feeble. And we blocked it. So on to the next round. We've only got, well, what have we got on the board? So if we get an even, we'll be spawning a spitter. Yep, so spitter appears just off camera over there. Right, so we're going to open this door up. 1, 2, let's see what we've got in here. It's like a pretty big room full of stuff. I think that was 2 movement points. Okay, so we got a couple of barrels in here, which obviously we have to get rid of to be able to complete this mission. Now, here's an interesting issue we have here. So I'm supposed to be spawning a Bangit into this space, which we have to kill. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the furthest Bangit away and put them in the place there. We're also supposed to have an archer, so I'm going to do the same here. I'm just going to add these people in here. Just because I kind of feel like, well, we should have some form of challenge in this room. And what else do I need to put on here? Another little bookcase there. But you can't see that. You can only see the back of it. Okay. So we're going to go 3, 4, 5, 6. And Madrigal is going to try and defeat this guy. And she's going to use her lethal aim. So her boon is gone. She's using her lethal aim, so she gets +1 die to her shooting attack. She's rolling 5 dice. We're aiming for this guy over here. He's the bang we have to defeat to win this level. So that's who we're doing. I'm just going to move it over here though, guys, so you can actually see the dice rolls. Okay, that wasn't the best score. It's a 6 and a 3. I got to roll an additional dice because of the 6. It's a 1. So let's see if that is enough. That is enough. And when Goblin Bangit X is destroyed, the Overlord immediately reads aloud. The slain Bangit tumbled backwards, clattering into the last pair of barrels in the armory. As it finally lay motionless, from within its loosening grip rolled a last rusty grenade, and the fuse wire was lit. Kaboom! The floor beneath the heroes cracks and they're thrown backwards, the room now crumbling around them. The explosion destroys any remaining monsters and barrels in the room. The heroes have completed their objective. So that's it. We've done it just by taking that guy out. And you can actually get all of that on the app by just doing the search in this room. Hello again. And that is us done. So let's move everything away and we'll see about having a little encounter with Jeb's pointy things. So I'm going to buy Magica the Feat Mastery again. So she's down to 1 experience point. Sorting got no experience points for that, so he's still on 4 experience. Hadaris, he's on 6 experience points. So we're going to give him the offensive skill. And here's all the money they got. They've currently got 300 gold in total. They got 200 at that last level. They had 100 from the previous time. So we're going to see what Jeb is bringing with them this time. Is it just the one basic trader? Is it local merchant or exotic caravan? It is just a basic bitch. Basic trader has 3 equipment cards. So we're going to shuffle this bad boy up and see what we can afford. Now, just remember, guys, we have pretty much nothing when it comes to equipment. So any of this stuff is hopefully going to come out really useful for us. So some throwing knives. Weapons allows you to shoot using 2 dice. Knives can be used twice. Turn this card over and after the first use, and then discard it after the second use. So that's kind of not going to be around for a while. You only get it for a little bit. We've got the chainmail shirt. So it allows you to reroll 1 of your defense dice when making a defense roll. The second result stands. So that's pretty handy. And then our final one is the pike. So weapon allows the hero to attack models in its front arc up to 2 squares away if they are visible. The attack will use 3 combat dice. So, okay, so the chainmail shirt is probably a good idea because it gives us the chance to re-roll kind of stuff. So we're going to buy the chainmail shirt. I'm going to give that Hadaris. So that's 150 gold coins, meaning we have 200 left. Actually, no, we only have 150 left. Sorry. So, do we want to get the pike? Let's get the pike. So 125 gold gets us the pike, and the throwing daggers are dismissed. And Saulian has the chainmail, and we'll also give him the pike. So that was mission 5. Ended pretty well. I had to stop, come back to filming, and then it only took me like 8 minutes or something. So a few kind of issues with the digital app. I mean, I stopped halfway through to have a little bit of a rant because I'm just a bit disappointed. The objective of it was to get rid of barrels and to kill the Bangit at the end. So it doesn't tell you in the app that you have to be next to something to search something. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a bit crap, if I'm honest. It's a bit crap. If you were going to do level design where you have to physically interact with barrels on a level, then there needs to be some kind of prompt to tell you to interact with barrels. Or if you click on the barrel, it should do something. This doesn't do anything. I also don't know what you're supposed to do if the very last room you open up, you're supposed to spawn a Bangit in there, which is what your objective is to do, to kill him. And also, obviously, you've got to have got rid of all the barrels on the level. But yeah, like the rules state, though, if you cannot spawn something because the miniatures... Sorry, just have a bit of a coughing fit there. The rules state that if you can't spawn something on the board because you haven't got enough miniatures, then you don't spawn it. But then you aren't able to complete the level because you can't spawn the monster you have to defeat. So not quite sure what you're supposed to do in that instance. And yeah, and also thinking about it, so on that level you're supposed to destroy all the barrels and also destroy the Bangit. If you didn't go into one of those rooms near the beginning that we went to, then you might miss one of the barrels, but you can still go into that main room, and once you've searched it, it tells you you've completed the level. But you wouldn't have completed the level because you haven't got rid of all the barrels. So I don't know. I'm gonna post this in the general Facebook chat to see what the kind of the verdict is there, what you should be doing in these instances. Because yeah, it's something people will ask. I know I wasn't quite sure what to do, and I played this game at least 3 times. But yeah, overall though, a good level design. I enjoyed that. It was different. I got to a point where it was getting to a bottleneck again. I really didn't think when we got to the left-hand side of the board we were going to make it out. Solian sacrificed himself so we could continue, so obviously got him some more equipment to hopefully help him going forward. And anyway, that's going to be it from me. If you enjoyed this, let me know in the comments below. If I made mistakes, let me know in the comment below. And yeah, because I know spawning I should have been doing at the very start of the kind of game, and I didn't at the beginning, but I think I resolved that as it went forward. But yeah, that's it. I'm still really enjoying this. I'm looking forward to the next one. I'm not quite sure about the Digital Overlord app, though. I think you do have to have the adventure book to hand, even still. So yeah, I'm not sure. It needs a bit more work, I think. But unless I'm totally misusing it, I don't know. Anyway, I've been the ever excitable Adam. Until next time, guys, stay safe or die rolling.